All Portugal immigrants are watching where the nationality law bill is, because that is under process, and they are thinking, assessing, and they just want to understand, and they just want to know it will be approved or not by the president. There is a chance, little chance, but still enough chance, I will say. Because lawyers of Portugal are talking little differently. Lawyers normally follow rules and laws, and they always talk within circles of the laws of any country. The lawyers of the Portugal are talking about, mean that their opinion, most of the lawyers I'm talking about, this is a news. Definitely different lawyers have different opinion, but the lawyers which are, you can say, are more experienced lawyers, they are telling that this is controversial bill, and they are expecting that president may not sign this law directly. Regarding, in comparison with family reunion law, just days before, that law even was more acceptable law, because that is the family visa, that were not the primary applicants affected much, and job seeker application mean they must be more skilled. That is normal routine work of all immigration systems. But here in this law, in this bill, not this law, will only called law when it will be signed by president, and it will be published in the diary of the Portugal immigration, Portugal laws diary. Then it will be implemented. So still 20 days are there. Of course there are less chance, which I should say straightforward, but this lawyer's statement is very interesting in this situation when the bill is in president house. How much time president has to sign? 20 days. 20 days are enough time for president to think. But if the president don't decide this bill within 8 days, it means now president cannot send this bill, nationality law, which is approved by the parliament, to the constitution court. But lawyers are telling that there is 90% chance that president of the Portugal will send this bill to the constitution court. This is a very good development, and still constitution court, what constitution court can do? Constitution court will see this bill that is under constitution. If that is under constitution, that is not abnormal bill, that is according to the Portugal's law, the constitution court will straightforward decide and will give this bill to the president and will give green signal to sign. Then president will sign, and it will become law after published in Portugal's legal diary. But if within 8 days president did not send to the constitution court, then president have two options. Number one, president will sign. Second option, within 20 days, president can do veto as well. President can refuse to sign. This is the power president of Portugal has. If he think this law is not in favor of Portugal, is not favor of the country, he can refuse, he can do veto, then this bill will go once again to the parliament. Even constitution court think that the law is not according to current requirements of the Portugal finance, taxes, and Portugal useful immigrants. They can send back to the parliament for rethinking or modification, as they did in the family reunion application or bill in some days back. But most chance which lawyers are telling, they may be wrong, they may be right, but their assessment is assessment, and they are doing very positive assessment, and they are telling this is a very significant matter of nationality, 5 to 10 years. Once again I am confused. They are telling 5 to 10 years. It's not 5 to 10 years, my brother, sister, it's 5 to 14 years, because this 5-year nationality law which is currently valid, it is starting from that resident card. And that 5 years, at that time, now the time will count from file lock. Then the time now the time will count from resident card. You got resident card right from that day. Your nationality time will start, and you will wait for 10 years and then 2 years in IRN. 2 plus 2 plus 4. But nobody is talking about this is 14 years. And now I think there may be little protest as well. Many migrants are very useful and they are doing very superficial jobs, they are superficial positions, and might be, in my thinking, might be Portuguese also say, because Portuguese have companies and their companies are running because of immigrants. Of course, there is little of it hatred in their heart because they are host country, and whenever anyone will go to your home, you will love him, but at least you will feel he is outsider. They think you are outsider, they think immigrants are outsider, but they will never sacrifice their money, they will not sacrifice their work, they will not sacrifice their business, they will not sacrifice their euros. So a lot of immigrants are running companies of the Portuguese, and they are very professional people, especially Pakis and Indians and Bangladeshis and Nepalis and Africans. They are very intelligent people, because some of them very intelligent, because they are, they are example in developed countries. They change developing country into developed country. Top professional, educated, skilled people in the world are Asians, including China. Chinese are also Asians. Therefore, I think some development will take place. Either the law will approve or not, but some development will take place. Chances of approval of the law, because Parliament approved, but there may be some development, because lawyers are telling President may send that bill to Constitution Court, and they think in their experience, they think in their knowledge, they think in the Portugal's law domain when lawyers are talking about, and they think that it is little a bit, not in the direction of the Portugal's law. Anything is in not the direction of the Portugal's law, definitely the president, when confused, that is the system they have made, that president will definitely get information. And this president's, the past record is clearly telling, whenever he is not able to decide, when he think the decision is not balanced decision for immigration, for immigrants, he normally sent that file already 2 times to the Constitution Court. So I think we will listen this news in coming days, in coming hours, in coming time, very soon, that President did send that bill to the Constitution Court. If President signed, it means President is completely satisfied and he think law is perfect for Portugal. Now it's all depends upon President, but lawyers are telling something different. That's why I recorded this session, and there is little hopeful thing. But one thing which the people are talking about, and people are assessing Portugal immigration law in all Europe, that this law may be reversed in the future, even it is implemented. So there is something going on. When you have resident card, don't decide your immigration decisions instantly, spontaneously. Most of the laws immigrants possess in their immigration history, because they do decide without any weight, without investigation. So whatever you want to decide that you will leave Portugal, you will try to search. Remember, you have resident card in your hand, and you need to get resident card of that European country once again, and you will consume a lot of time. I am not telling you must stay, but decide with patience. Take your time. Don't decide in rush of blood. Sometime fast decision, harsh decision, decision with anger, decision with sadness, decision with when mind is not working. Normally those decisions are wrong. Thank you very much. Be relaxed and keep deciding about